Let you hear it from the horse's mouth himself. That's why I won't give up. My hard stand against this type of treasonous behavior is more than just a want for me. It's a necessity for America and our futures, our kids' futures. It's a matter of precedence. If they can get away with it, doing it to me, one that swore a never-ending oath to protect and defend it just a decade prior, and insured it with a blank check written out for an amount up to and including my life, there's absolutely nothing stopping them from coming after you or to anybody, and for any reason. Speech, political views, literally anything. I've done it all alone for the past year, since getting forced out of a transportation collection company that I helped start and build from the ground up. In the independent investigation I've been on over the past 12 months, seeking vindication after I was framed for a crime that not only did I not commit, but I couldn't have committed. I've discovered an incredible amount of shocking things. The most fraud, corruption, and crime that you could ever imagine. I've documented it, and I've published it, almost immediately. The news media whom drugged me through the mud 4 years ago now remain silent, while it's blatantly obvious they've completely suppressed this, and I was arrested 3 times in 3 months, with all of them false arrests under false pretenses and false everything. Hear the aggressive moves in the courts. See the arrest. I've filed in the ballpark of 300 pages of court filings over the past 6 to 9 months as my own attorney because no attorney would represent me because of whom was involved, and I couldn't afford to hire one. If you stand with me on this fight, I ask that you do one or two things and maybe both. Please share my website and my content. The evidence. They're trying to win by sweeping this under the rug. Meanwhile, illegitimate fake mayor Robin Tannehill is set to lock up another 4 years as the mayor of Oxford next month, when she should be locked up for at least the next 4 years in prison. And if you ask me, I say 20 to life for treason. Meanwhile, the do-nothing Mississippi Bureau of Investigation sits on their hands waiting for the next officer-involved shooting to go investigate. The state attorney general's office refuses to engage by refusing to launch an investigation. Lafayette County Sheriff's Department goes on tilt, and several judges go on a tirade. The FBI can't locate a key record of a sit-down meeting the day before I was ambushed and unlawfully confined in silence from a week before the mayor was elected until exactly 7 days after she was sworn into office, 6 weeks later. So I ask that you share my content. Or, if you happen to have the ability, donations are very much needed right now. It's never an easy task to go to court on any matter, but when you're fighting the government and they're trying to cover their tracks, it certainly becomes a challenge, and having the right attorney in place certainly matters.